Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It just seems like it's been a long time since we've had a conversation and I kind of feel bad about it. I think we all have had some time to kind of relax and decompress from our what we call Super Tuesday of this week. So I'm glad that you decided to stop by, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel and really become a member of our community, where you can feel free to comment, email, and I promise you I will try my best to always write you back. So let's just buckle up and let's just have a small little chit chat and let's just discuss a few things, okay? All right. So, how y'all doing? I'm just going to check in. I'm doing a lot better, I can say. Of course, well, let me say this. So Tuesday, I've been optimistic or whatever. I felt like we were going to be able to possibly pull it off. And of course, if y'all don't know, I voted for Kamala. Then later on that afternoon, I went to, I had gone to, well, did I go to work that day? No, I took off that day. I had gone to run all my errands or whatever, and I came on in the house like I normally would around 5-ish, and I was, talking to a lot of my friends. I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get my shower, get my little Super Bowl snacks and stuff out, and I'm going to start to watch these results come in. Start talking to my sister, start talking to a bunch of my friends, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is not normal. This ain't normal. And I was just like, no, the way it goes is usually a lot of the red states go ahead and they send out their results faster than most people. And then usually you'll see when the West Coast starts to come through, that's when we start getting our bigger numbers. Well, I didn't start really getting nervous until I saw that Georgia was literally at 72% of their numbers in, and Kamala was down by like 7 or 8%. That's never good. And my sister, who started saying, okay, Miss Sunshine, she's like, this is not working. I was like, oh no, well, let's see. I don't know what it was, but something in me just said, I'm done. I think around 9-10 o'clock, I was like, I'm just going to go to bed. But the funny part about it was when I woke up the next morning, and lately I've been waking up relatively early, and I really have been up early because, we had that shift in the time of day. But I'll talk about that later, why I'm waking up early. It's just medication I've been on. It's just kind of supposed to stabilize me or whatever. But we'll see. Stabilize me as far as hormonal, because, I am 50. And so there's a lot of things that's going on. But anyway, I woke up, it was like 4:45 or 4:50, and I saw that one of my friends had texted me and said that we lost. Oh my gosh. And that was, I guess they did that like 4 in the morning. And I was like, what? I mean, I literally texted, what? And when I did that, it was said, he said, you need to turn on the news. I just didn't want to turn on the news. I knew in my brain anyway, because that morning, normally when I wake up, I get up, I turn on the television. Not that I'm going to watch it, but I usually turn it on for light because I don't really like having a lot of light. I don't know what it is. The lights kind of can trigger a migraine, so I just try not to really do a lot of light if I don't have to. God gave us a good sun, I'm going to use it. But I usually get up, turn on the television, go brush my teeth, use the bathroom in that order. Because I got to brush my teeth. We're not going to have no conversation. I don't want to taste my mouth. I need to get the germs out. So I didn't even do anything. I wasn't going to turn that TV on. I just went ahead and I got up, brushed my teeth, went to the bathroom. I came back and I picked up my phone and I just saw the headlines. And mind you, at this point, it's like 5 in the morning. So I was just like, dang, that's messed up. So then, you start hearing reports of, that they called it, which, when is the last time we've had an election called on that day? Like, I just don't recall. Maybe with Obama, I'm gonna have to look it up, but I just don't recall the last time we had an election call on the night we didn't have to wait at least 2 to 3 days. That to me, that's called a landslide. Like, it was undoubtedly, undeniably, unshakably a win. And so, and that's okay, because I think I've said before that, you know, as an adult or even as a child, you're supposed to learn that no matter what you do, you give it your all. You win some, you lose some. And you're supposed to have great sportsmanship. And although you may be sad and upset, you still have to be respectful of other people's win, other people's decisions, or whatnot. The caveat to this is I did go through and I did a delete-a-thon of people. And I did not delete people because they voted for Trump or voted as a Republican. Don't bother me one bit. What I did not like is you had people that were blatantly disrespectful. And I'm talking disrespectful of, you know, when you got to call her out of her name. I mean, her name is Kamala, Vice President Harris, whatever you want to call it. But what you're not going to do is call her HOEs and BITs. But we're not doing that. And so I started to block those type of people, and then people who would literally say that she wasn't qualified. If you don't understand qualification, you might want to check her resume and run it and see how hers qualifies towards yours, or matter of fact, almost anybody else that has run, because the baby, she was very much so qualified. What she wasn't white, and what she wasn't a male. And that's just put it plain and simple. She wasn't white and she wasn't a male. And we all know that that is the absolute case. If she would have had a penis, she would have had a better chance of winning than being a woman. And that's just, I stand on business. America just seems, they have resoundingly let us know that we are not ready for a woman president, let alone one that's moral, that has any moral compass or character. Because what we have instead is someone who is the total opposite. I don't believe he's the Antichrist, but maybe I believe he might be giving him the run for his money. Because anybody that will openly sexually assault women or SA women, anybody that will openly, you know, say the things that they do, publicly, you know, spread hatred and not bring amongst people unity, and always just really spreading divisiveness. I just don't think that people voted for a person that they would want to run their household, or a person that they would want to run their personal business. Because for me, if I had a major corporation, we vet that person. We do criminal background checks. We do a bunch of interviews, and we try our best to see what their character's like, so that they stand for what we stand for as a whole, as a company. But I see now that what we majority rules say that we stand for as a country is a lack of a moral compass. The only thing that we're worried about is the border, but we're not worried about other things in the way we attain those goals. I get it. I want some form of border control too. I just don't believe in the way that they're doing it as an aggressive way. There's a way to do it. And there's also, better yet, a better way to say it. Because some of the ways of which I have heard is just downright mean, disrespectful, and just doesn't have any, like, I mean, it's just not cool. And so when you see other countries during their parliamentary meetings, I think it was Switzerland. No, it was Scotland. I saw where they literally were debating on should they even have any ties with America because of Donald Trump. And they literally listed out that we were led by a misogynistic, racially racist. They said racist. They said a whole bunch of stuff. You got to go look it up. It was serious. And my thing is did nobody feed that to them? It's from what they saw. And if they can see it from far away, then why don't we see it when we're here living it and we see it all the time? Anyway, we're getting past that. I'm just talking about it right now, but we are getting past that. You know, it's going to be a rough year trying to, you know, go into this new era, and not knowing exactly what it's going to bring. But you know what we do know is that the God that we serve is always going to be a good God, and he's going to always protect us, especially those of us who ask for his protection. And honey, I claim protection over me, my family, my friends, and the rest of the country at that. You know, and that's just all we can do is lean on God. So with that being said, you know, let's just move past it, take it day by day. You know, put your money up, try to spend a little bit more conservatively until we really know what the economy's doing. I'm not going to do as many travel trips at the beginning of the year out of the country like I was going to do, because I want to kind of gauge what's happening. And it's not so much of what just happens here in the United States, but it's also what may happen abroad. Because what we have to take account of is people know that we are Americans. And although we may not be the one in office or the one with those views, the leader also shows what the whole is, and people believe that. Like, you could be the sweetest person on the earth, but because our leader is not, or they're perceived to be is not, then that could be taken out on you. And so we don't want to be the brunt of that. So therefore, I'm going to kind of, stand back and maybe see what I can do towards the middle of the year, towards the summer. I'm just going to chill and stack up some money, which we should be doing anyway. Because look, at 50, we got retirement coming around. So, but anyway, so let me tell you about what's going on. So this past week, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can. This wall, I painted this wall black. I would show you the whole wall, but I don't feel like taking down my camera. You still see that I have my ladder there. So I took off work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I really wanted a break from, the OR. I just wanted to not be there because I'm a guest in their home when all the election stuff is going on. I just kind of wanted it to play itself out. My goal was to literally paint my wall, which I've been wanting to do. I think I talked to you guys about what color. I finally figured out what color I'm going to do, and it's black like everything else. I didn't get to show y'all. I haven't shown y'all the pictures that I am going to put up on the sides of the wall. But it already has transformed my room. Black is a piece that I have on different walls within my house. It's a growing theme. My theme is an African vibe without it being overly African. I love African culture. I love African artwork. And so therefore that's what I have. Let me show you. I'm going to just, if you can see, forget my thing. I have that picture that's going to go up, and you can't see the other one. But yeah, it's going to go up over my nightstands, and then I'm going to have a guy come in and he's going to put panels and shapes on my wall. My sister, my sons, my kids have been telling me that Mom, it's time to get another bed. They do not like my wrought iron bed. I love my wrought iron bed. It's a king size bed, and it's just for me. All this just for me, and it's adjustable bed. I lift it up. I watch TV. I do my homework. Everything from this bed or whatnot. But I did get it painted, so I'm so proud of myself because I did accomplish that goal. I did some shopping. I did a lot of shopping. I wish I had time to give y'all a haul today, but I do not. And I promise you I'm going to get to the clothes and the style, because let's see, I got this shirt. This is from Target. It's a nice little thin sweater that's very comfortable. It's not itchy. Of course, it's on brand, on trend with the burgundy color. And then of course I have a linked gold necklace. I got this from Amazon. I got this ring from Amazon. These hoops, I think that's from White House Black Market. Oh, and then I have on some wide leg pants, and they're from American Eagle. And then I have on a belt that's from Amazon. I know you're like, but we don't see it. It's okay. I don't feel like standing up. I've had a long day. So I did all the painting. I did a lot of other things, study for my test, do some decluttering, because of course I was painting, cleaning under my bed. Did not realize I had so many things under bed. So I got rid of all of that. And then today I had to drive to meet my daughter. So me and one of my great friends, we drove to meet my daughter halfway from here, between here and Huntsville. And then of course my bonus daughter, she was in the car. I'm going to straighten up my camera, y'all. It is what it is. And so after we drove down there and met her, we came back. We stopped in what is called Franklin, and on the way to Nashville. A lot of the country music stars and stuff live there. Jill Scott, and just a lot of people live out that way. But drove through there and went and got something to eat at Brick Tops. Love Brick Tops because I get me a trout. Always going to get the trout. I got me a prickly pear. Love my prickly pear martini. And then after that, we went to Nordstrom's Rack. That Nordstrom's Rack is so crowded, and it's like, ugh, I can't. I just got to the point where I could go into TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I used to not be able to. I'm one of those people that I'm not a go in the store and shop all day type of person. So I'm one of those who always used to shop on the outer racks. I'm gonna do a circle around and what you got on the outside racks, but I'm not going on the inside, and I'm not going. I just hated doing all that, and I just felt like it was just tedious to not have. I need a rack of this same shirt, small, medium, large, extra large, and I can pick what I want. I don't want a different something. It just does something to my innermost brain. So I'm just getting to the point where even when I go into TJ Maxx and Marshalls, that I can say, okay, let me go over to the smalls, and I'll go through that, and oh, okay, here's a shirt. Oh, okay, look at that jacket. I'm just getting to that point. And so going into Nordstrom's Rack, I was just like totally overwhelmed because you got too much stuff in there. Every time I go in there, I'm just, I can't. I just cannot. So I'm working on it. I am literally a boutique shopper, run into Target. I can go to TJ Maxx and grab a few pieces. I'm a loft. I love this loft. And let me tell you, I'm gonna put y'all on some game. Y'all sleeping on Belk. Y'all are sleeping on Belk. Let me tell you, I started to learn about Belk because I did some shopping yesterday at Belk. I'm gonna pull this stuff out. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. Listen, I don't know why nobody ever talks about Belk. Everybody's at Zara and all these places and paying all this money. Listen, I get it. Zara, nice pieces, love it, got a bunch of it. But let me tell you, I went to work. I worked at the Belk. I love Belk. So I know people trying to figure out why. My sister, everybody, why did you work at Belk? I'm going to tell you why I worked at Belk. Medical device sales and everything now. I had a gap between being in medical device sales for 4 years where I was just doing real estate full time. When the market started to go down, I was like, let me just get me something that I could just do just to make sure I have a little bit of money and I could buy outfits, right? I wasn't going to do full time or nothing like that. I just wanted to do it. You're talking about in 2022, 2023. I was only really working there for like 4 or 5 months, but whatever. I stayed on working at Belk because I just like to help people, whatever. But anyway, while I was there, I started realizing, hold on, they got anthropology. They got what they used to call the limited, and they got some nice pieces. Y'all, I'm going to just show you some of this. Look at this. Look at this brown faux leather jacket, blazer. This thing is absolutely fabulous. I know you can barely see it. I wasn't meaning to show y'all this, but it fits so nicely. It looks so good. That was a win for me. Then look at this. This is a pullover brown shirt. Stop playing. This thing is originally $79. Everything in the store was 50% off. Then they had where you could buy a $5 like donation to some charity. Fine. But then they give you the $5 right back and give you an extra 25% off. Y'all, I got I think it was like was this about $500 or $600 worth of stuff for $149? That was that. And then I was looking, because I have to go away for a conference in December. And so I want to do layering pieces because it's going to be in New Jersey. Look at that. Y'all sleeping on them. This is a turtleneck, sleeveless turtleneck, fantastic under a blazer, fantastic up under just a cardigan or something like that. And this was originally $48. I think I got this thing for like $18. The quality is unmatched. Who is this by? This is by, I don't even know, Cable and Gauge. But y'all, I got this in black. And don't play with me because I got it in the tan. Because I have some pants and some things that's going to look so nice with this. And all my like bomber jackets and things like that, I can do it. I also have bought me some, which I needed to, Banana Republic, I bought some pieces. I got these satin trousers that they're navy blue. I also got the shirt to match. I have to show y'all that as well. Banging. But you don't want to just have a pair of pants and a shirt, the only thing that matches with that. So therefore, I said, okay, those trousers need to go with at least 3 things. I do have other things in my closet. But look what I got at Belk. Who? Look at this. It is a satin blouse. I love the detail. Y'all, look at the detail. Look at the detail. You hear that? And this is philosophy. Philosophy. This is a petite medium. I mean, petite. Yeah, I got a petite medium because I didn't want a petite small. Petites, you know, they run a little tighter. But I'm normally a small. But this thing was originally $48. I think I got it for $24, and I had an extra 25% off at the end. Do not play with me, okay? This is at Belk. But then look at this cardigan. It's a Tahiri. This is a cropped cardigan with buttons down the front. There's silver buttons, and it has a little tab to tell you there's Tahiri. You guys, I put this thing on. This is a petite small because I was wanting to wear this as a shirt. Look at this. I put this thing on. It immediately pops. Because, you know, the sleeves, they're like a normal size sleeve up here, kind of a little bigger, but then they really taper off at the wrist. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to try all of this on for you guys, okay? I'm definitely going to try it on. I have been, you know, on, like, I'm trying my best to budget. I haven't been spending. I had like 14, 15 pair of Samba this summer, plus, you know, some Gucci slides and some other stuff here, and then all my sundresses, and I was spending money. You hear me? Spending money. So I told myself to calm down, slow down, start putting money away, and let's try to work with what you have in your closet. If y'all were to go over here and look, I have clothes that need to go to my tailor. I probably have about 8 jackets and blazers. And at least, I think about 2, 3 dresses, about 3 skirts, and no lie, about 15 pair of pants. All in my closet. And no, they're not brand new. These are things that have been in my closet that I just have not gone to get tailored, and I'm going to get tailored. I'm not doing major shopping anymore. That I had to redo my wardrobe because I had lost weight. So like over a year ago, I was 100. Well, it was maybe almost 2 years. I was 172 pounds. I didn't even realize 172 pounds. I am 5'2", basically 5'1". There was no reason, no way that I was that big, but I was. And then last year around, and see, I was in training. So in June, I was 100 and, well, first I had started with intermittent fasting. But then in June of last year, I was 160 pounds. And then now I'm 139 pounds. And I'm 139 pounds comfortable. I'm a size 6. I don't want to lose any more weight. How did I do it? We can talk about it. So I did a little bit of work, Pilates, and I did intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, I really did love doing that. And then I also cut my sugars. I drank Coca-Cola like I made it and manufactured it at home. Because I would have bottles of it in my purse, bottles of it in my car. I drank Coca-Cola like it was going out of style. That's cute when you're younger, but that sugar intake literally starts to take a toll on not just your weight, but your A1C, your glucose levels. It's just not a good thing. It's just not. And so I had to cut that out because I was approaching I was that pre-diabetic. I was approaching diabetes, and I'm talking about I'm on there with a heavy tailwind. I'm going. You understand? So I had to stop that. And so then in June of 2023, I started on the GLP-1. I started I think at the time, Manjaro. I did the Manjaro, and no, I did not have a lot of weight to lose, but they were more concerned with my A1C. My glucose levels were too high, spiking and everything, and they wanted to go ahead and quickly bring that down. The after effect is always good because you start to lose weight. I just feel like that if you're going to be on it, you need to be responsible. You need to do the research on it, and you need to know your limitations. because a lot of people get on those GLP-1s and they continue with the bad habits that they had before. That's like eating sweets, eating junk, not changing your diet, no exercise. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not big exercising. I stretch a lot. I do my kettlebells and my squats at home. I do kickbacks with this. I have a thing to do that. And I do go to the gym. I did do Pilates. I stopped doing my Pilates because I was paying like $150 a month and I could barely go but once a week. When I'm supposed to be able to go a lot, you have to sign up for the class. So, but I just think that you have to be responsible because you can't, they say you should stay on it all your life, but you can't technically depend on it to do the job for you. I think with all things, you have to do your part. And I did my part. So, you know, like now I'm still on it, but I'm doing maintenance. I'm on Zepbound. I'm on maintenance and I've dropped back down to a 5 milligram and I'll only take it every 3 weeks. And that's just to maintain my A1C. When I go back to the doctor, I'll see what she says. My ultimate goal is this, because I can lose weight. I'm a former gymnast. I love to lift weights and everything. I just have gotten out the rhythm of it. And the reason for that is because my gym is so far from my house since I moved out here. I moved on the outer, I call it the outer skirts of Nashville, because you got Nashville, then it was Hendersonville, and now here I am in Gallatin. And so I have to drive 25 minutes to the gym, and that's just kind of hard with my schedule. Although that's an excuse because you can make time, I choose to do small things around the house, which means I've kept my muscle tone. So I do have muscle tone. I still, you know, look pretty healthy. I didn't want to get too small because a lot of people get on this and next thing you know, they just look like they are emaciated. They're sunken in their eyes. You know, loose skin, which you can't help sometimes because if you're really, you know, a thicker person, when you lose some of that weight, of course, you're going to have loose skin. That's just to be expected. It's just to be expected. It's just that I didn't have a lot more to lose. So technically, I went from 162, 164 to 138. So it wasn't that bad. 138. I think I'm 138 today. So, or yesterday, because I don't weigh every day. I could care less. I just try to do what I'm supposed to do. I keep my handy dandy Stanley cup full of water. My goal is to drink about, I think this is the 20 ounce one. My goal is to drink at least 3 or 4 of these a day. I have been slacking on that for the most part. But what I do also is I drink a lot of unsweet tea. So my unsweet tea, and I just put some lemon in it. And the lemon that I put in it is just it's called True Lemon. It's a little packet. If y'all don't have any, you need to go get you some. Here they are. It's called True Lemon packet. True Lemon. Everybody who knows me knows that I swear by that. Don't play with me. I keep them in the car. I keep them in my purse. I keep them in my backpack at work because I can put it in anything and it makes it taste 100% better. And I went to the store, not to the store, but to the restaurant. Ordered me a lemon drop. It's not lemony enough. That's okay. I got this. I'll pour a lemon packet in it. But anyway, I just wanted to come by and say, hola, hello, how y'all doing out here? I didn't put my glasses on this whole thing, and my eyes are starting to say, girl, we can't see. But anyway, I just wanted to come by and say hello, give you guys an update, let you guys know about Belk. And let me tell you what I may do. I may go ahead and put the link down for Belk so that you guys can know about Belk. And then I promise you that I am going to try on my clothes. I don't know how the heck we're going to do this because I have so much. My biggest goal is to find shapewear. Can somebody tell me good shapewear that don't make you feel like you can't breathe and sit down? I need some shapewear that just smooth things out a little bit. And if I can find me a nice one that's like a bodysuit, I can try on all my clothes and I don't have to be shameful about I'm naked in front of the camera. But anyway, you guys have a great Saturday, a blessed Saturday, and an even better week coming up. And I'm pretty sure that I'll holler at you guys either tomorrow or I will be back on your screen on Monday. Until then, like, subscribe, join the community, and drop down and let me know that everything's okay and just say hi. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.